Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, and in this episode I will be attempting to find and rescue Axew alongside Hydreigon. Now of course we know this could be a trap, but we're just going to head straight in and see what happens. Axew is being captured by Munna and her cronies. Our heroes may be walking straight into a trap, but they have to try something. Spike and Hydreigon leave for the Whole Hills where Munna's gang is waiting. So the Lillygants made yesterday's episode an absolute joy. We've got Reviver Seed, 3 Oran Berries, 2 Max Elixirs, a Slow Orb. Let's go. Oh yeah. It's one of these dungeons, okay. As long as there's no Lillygants, I don't care. We've got some Larvesters, okay. We're pushing the Hydreigon, what do we get? Lovely. And let's go. Time to have fun. So we've still got a Simisear. We'll see what other fun piece of shit we got. Okay, let's turn that off, shall we? Bomb's been planted. Here we go. A Jolteon. Hell yeah. We don't want electric types, we can't really do anything against them. Bang. Oh, why? That'll do. There'll be a couple of floors, then the 3D section. Good. A critical hit for 4 damage. Just shows how annoying the Lillygant is. So it can deal such big damage. Ah ha ha ha! Sound. Lillygants exist in this dungeon as well. So basically, don't fuck about. Oh, you just... Alright, we survived the scare. So yeah, now I know that, I'm not gonna waste time in this dungeon. As soon as I find the stairs, I'm going straight in. I like to try and maximise experience if possible, but not with Lillygants around. There's just no need. Right, yeah, let's not fuck about. Let's get out of here. I do not want to see any lilligants. We getting a cutscene? Isn't this a frism? It's white inside. There must be a recording. Frisms are incredibly rare. This is not something you would normally find simply lying around the whole hills. Then that means someone left it here on purpose. Gotta be Axew. The frozen part of the frism began to produce sounds. Ugh, what do you think you're doing? Axew, didn't you reach out to Spike for help, Munna? So then why? Heh, that was simply an act meant to trick all you fools. Spike cannot be allowed to stay in this world. That is why I tricked you into coming here to eliminate Spike. What do you mean, Spike can't stay in this world? Quit your complaining. Just shut your trap and be a good little captive. I think that's the end of the recording. So you were right about actually being captured after all. You were right when you insisted that we come here. So Axew secretly recorded this message and dropped it here so we'd hear it, huh? But this frism, isn't it? Spike. We don't know what kinds of traps might be waiting for us ahead. And even if there are no traps, our enemies have greater numbers. There is no doubt we will be at a disadvantage, whatever comes. We should attempt to find Axew and get him away, without being found by our enemies or being drawn into any fights. That is the only path left to us, I believe. Let us be sure we know what we're planning to do before we move forward. As fun as it would be to explore this floor, not with lilligants. We got plenty of experience yesterday with all that fumbling about. Okay. Money. That's not an incredible amount of money, but it's decent. I'll grab it, why not? Well, I'm glad I checked up there. Couple of larvesters. A gold bar. Lovely. Right, what am I meant to do about that? Escape orb? Yeah, we're just moving on. I know it goes against what I like to do, but it simply has to be done. I don't fancy risking an encounter with a lilligant, otherwise I would stay here and farm some experience. Bloody hell, how many notifications do you want? Let's go. Why would you do that when there's a Lilligant right there? You absolute moron. Thank you. I need discharge, man. I don't know what level we're going to learn it. Oh, -2 action is still enough. Like it won't be lagging. Stop lagging. Let's go. I'm not taking any chances. Yeah, when Lilligant isn't pulling off that bullshit, we're actually perfectly fine. Thunderbolt's now at 4, which is really good. Go this way in case. Okay, it was worth it just in case, because if the stairs was there I'd have to go all the way back. Yeah. Just crunching. Jesus Christ. Get out of here. Hell yeah. Power band. What else we got? A fickle ribbon. Daniel Bryan will love that. There we go, Spike. We are near the end of our journey. We've nearly reached the top of the whole hills. Let us be careful. God. How'd you like being all tied up, huh? No reply, huh? Whatever. Hey, Lady Munna. When do you think that pesky Spike's gonna appear? Maybe at night, huh? When we can't see anything coming? It is true that those two used darkness to their advantage last time, but this time may be different. I don't think even Spike believes that the same trick will work twice. Regardless, even I must admit, the wit you showed in attacking the chandelier that time was quite clever. Compliments from you? Please. But it doesn't matter. You bullies will never be able to catch Spike. Never. Well, don't you talk big. Do you even understand the situation you're in right now? Didn't you get caught, and aren't you now at our mercy? Yeah, I did get caught, but Spike's different. You're not going to catch Spike. It'll never happen. I wonder about that. I guess we'll find out when Spike finally shows, won't we? But I won't be letting that little fool get away again. There is no doubt Spike will try to strike where we are weakest. It may become a drawn-out battle, but this is why we've all got to stay on our guard without fail. Got it, boss. And so, after some time passed, I'm so bored. Come on already. When are those twerps ever going to show up? You bullies will never be able to catch Spike. Ugh, enough already. I'm sick and tired of hearing that same line again and again. Just give it a rest already, would you? Huh? Was that? I think I heard something from over there. Guess I should go check it out. Huh? What's this? It's just a stupid little rock that fell down. Don't go scaring me like... Ugh. Rock slide. Alright, I've managed to sneak in this far. Axew, I'm here too. What's this? A prism? It appears you've fallen for our little trick. Ugh, that hurt. Letting myself get hit like that ain't no fun. You had no idea, did you, that we just recorded Axew's voice, and you were just listening to a prism. Give it up. There's no way out of here. Last time you caught us off guard by attacking our chandelier. You left us all in the dark then, but I'm afraid it's perfectly bright out today. Your old tricks won't work anymore. Spike, you're not getting away. Not this time. Yeah, but wait a sec. Wasn't Spike with that annoying Hydreigon fellow? Indeed, ma'am. I cannot report seeing Hydreigon anywhere. Where might he have gotten off to? Above us. Look up, Croak. Got a hyper beam. Oh, that's a spam. Jesus. Perfect. Now I can see what's in that hole. No. Everyone, the prisoner is escaping. Catch Spike, now. Ugh. Salamence. Hydreigon told me before we even entered the whole hills, didn't he? That these hills were full of caves, and that all of the holes were connected some way or another. Axew was up on that cliff before, I'm sure of that. So now he must be wherever this cave leads. There he is. It's Axew. Spike! Is that you, Spike? Oh, he's tied up with some kind of rope or something. Thanks, now I can move. Let's get out of here. Ugh, it's a dead end. Escadrille time. I'm not going to be able to do much to escadrilles, am I? The way he picks them up. Let's go. What a dodge. Bro crashed. I would like to save my adventure. Let's go. Let's continue. See what happens. There's a cliff. Let's just do an emergency landing there, shall we? We should be pretty safe here, at least for now. You look like you're having a pretty tough time, though. Are you okay? You even got attacked back there. Yes, I'm fine, thank you, sir. It was just a scratch, truly. I'm sure I'll be fully recovered in no time, if you'll just allow me this short rest. Though I apologise for needing a break when our enemies are still in pursuit. No, I'm the one who needed rescuing. I'm the one who should be apologising. I'm so sorry to both of you. I'm really sorry that you got dragged into harm's way just because I got caught. But Thank you for saving me. Axew. Oh, but that was nothing at all, sir. Well, at any rate, you sure did a great job seeing through Munna's trap, the way she used that prism. Well, it was a good thing we were very cautious in our approach, and of course Spike's warning was a huge help. Spike's warning? Yeah, it was when we were halfway through the Whole Hills. It was that prism, you see, when I saw that prism sitting there. So you're right about actually being captured after all. You were right when you insisted that we come here. So Axew secretly recorded this message and dropped it here so we'd hear it, huh? But this prism, isn't it? I know prisms are incredibly rare and precious items, so when I first saw that prism, I assumed it must be yours, Axew. I thought perhaps Munna and her gang had taken it and recorded your voice, then left it there to taunt us. But when I looked more closely at it, I realised that it looked a little different than your prism. That meant the prism had to belong to Munna's gang from the start, even if prisms are rare. It seemed possible that if Munna had one, she might have others too. I know I had to consider that possibility. That was when Spike warned me that Munna might use the prisms to set a trap for us, and sure enough she did just that. What a surprise. I was trying to be quite careful up there on that peak, but if it hadn't been for Spike's warning, I might have been caught myself, really. Wow. Thanks, Spike. And thanks, sorry, I don't even know your name yet. Oh, is that right? Pardon me, how rude of me not to introduce myself. Well, let me fix that at once. My name is Hydreigon. What? Hydreigon? Yes, that's right. Isn't it a lovely name? Nice to meet you, sir. The pleasure's all mine. Spike, is this that Hydreigon? What? Now that I look, he definitely does have 3 heads. So this is the Hydreigon? The violent monster that devours all with its 3 heads and that no one can stop? Ugh, where? That's really scary. Huh? Are you talking about me? Alright, I forgot that Axew still doesn't know. Oh dear, what a sticky situation. I'm not a bad guy, Axew, I promise. Right, Spike? Maybe if I explain to Axew the same way I explained to you, do you think he'll understand? Well, explain it then. I'm completely lost. Of course we can, sir, I understand. Please listen. First of all. What? Kieran is? How could Kieran do something like that? And Hydreigon is the one who really called Spike to this world? To save it? We were never really sure, but I guess it's true. Spike is here to save our world, the Pokemon world. Yes, Spike is a human being. Because of that, I believe Spike will not be affected by the bitter cold. However, the bitter cold is being protected by Kieran and Munna and the others. Getting past them all to destroy the bitter cold, it will be extremely difficult. But even so, we must do something. If we don't, this world will be destroyed. Then, we will. We'll do it somehow. Spike, let's find a way to destroy that bitter cold. I know I can't get that close to the bitter cold myself, so I may not be able to destroy it. But I can still be there to help you do it, Spike. And everyone in the soldiers will help, too, I know it. Let's go, back to the Great Glacier. From what Spike has said, it sounds as if we will need the help of the researchers, Umbreon and Espeon, to get there. That is why the 2 of us were making our way to Paradise. Got it. I think that's the best plan too. Let's go back to Paradise. Then, let's resume our journey, shall we? Are you sure? What about your injuries? Thanks to this rest, I'm feeling much better. And besides, if we stay here too long, we may be spotted by our enemies. Got it? Then let's be on our way. I've got a feeling, at some point, we're going to have a boss fight. Out of all these, we haven't actually really had many. Is this a desert? That's right, sir. We have no choice but to go through this desert if we wish to return to Paradise. The sun is very hot and punishing, but there is quite a bit of water here for a desert. I hope the journey won't be too trying, but there's not much to shield us from view. We will be quite easy to spot as we pass through the dunes. I get it. So we've got to get through as fast as we can. We don't stop until night falls. Okay, so he's level 31. He's fallen quite far behind. It cannot be helped. Oh yeah. We'll get another Oran Berry out just in case. Need to get the power band back out as well. Oh yeah. Right. I don't think there's much else we can do, to be fair. Save it. So we'll do this dungeon and then we should be good. We have done so many dungeons since we went on that Munna rescue mission. Is this the 7th one? 6th or 7th one, I'm pretty sure. Sand. Pokemon can learn a new move. Okay, so he automatically goes DD. Now we're talking. At this point, let's get rid of Dragon Rage. But DD is huge. We can add, hang on. Oh god, yeah, so 4, 2, 4, 2. So yeah, DD is nuts. That'll do. So we'll probably afford to chill out and explore the dungeon a bit better this time. Unless of course there's a Lilligant, but in a floor like this we're just going to move on. Simply just called the Scorching Desert. So as soon as he sees an enemy, that's it. Yeah. Time for a bit of DD. Why would we miss? Hey, why would we miss? Okay, using Dragon Dance for the boss fight. I said if we could get agility, that'd be nice. Discharge would also be good for one monster house. Well, just other stuff, yeah. Garbodor. That's not great. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. It's a Dragon V move, so no wonder Axew is absolutely cooking. What would you do Tri Attack for? $345 for a singular Pokemon. That is nuts. Well, that's an Oasis there. Oh, here we go. Now we're having fun. So the damage will still be strong. But yeah, 373, man. It's mental. Stockpile. Warp Speed. If you use DD, I'll sub you in. That works. Big damage. Hell yeah. I like how your companion syncs to you. I like that. Use them all then. Oh, for God's sake. Kind of those. There we go. Oh, he went on to pretty much the same kind of experience. There we go. Taunt. Yeah, no. DD must have been very close to being made then. There we go. Get out of here. Right. Exploring the outer edges. Stop missing, for God's sake. I'll go for dual chop or something. Thank you. Hell yeah. Nuts. Snickers, get some nuts. You do that. Okay. And take advantage of the Dragon V-Wave. So let's not turn off Dragon Breath. I need to turn that off. Why are we missing? Fine. That'll do. Sand. Yeah, these are the kind of floors you want to get out of as quick as possible. Poison onto... oh my god. Need to find this exit ASAP. Rock and roller. Using try attack, great mate, well done. Yeah, that'll do, I guess. That's horrible. Who's using DD? Bang. So all the good setting yourself up, you need to hit them. But yeah, the DD is a game changer. That works. Okay. I do not care. Let's not use a slash. Or you can use a slash. That works. Cherry, cherry lady. There we go. Yeah, there's not much. So not many routes and opportunities to make it to thingy. Take the max elixir, why not? Ugh. Are we out of it yet? Yep. Way to go. How many toxic spikes do you want to lay? Jesus Christ. That'll do. Good sniping there from Hydreigon. Give yourself a bit of DD. Yeah, do that. Bang. And goodbye. 83, Jesus. It's ridiculous experience, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna use the team attack. In case we do get the fabled monster house. That song is my jam. Do, do, do. Bang. The enemy one shot, we love it. Oh, for God's sake, what are we missing? In fact. It's so hot. It's so hot. It's been hot for the last like 3 days. It's unbearable at this point. It's scorching, but just sat here trying not to sweat myself to death. Haha. All that electric type resistance for that. God's sake. Ow! Get another reviver seed at least. Okay, I need to go back over there anyway. Electro ball. I don't think floor 10 will be the top. I mean, it could be, potentially. For God's sake. Another level up. Oh! That tickles my pickle. Now, unfortunately, we may have to get rid of Thundershock, which I don't want to do. Thunderbolt's got to stay. Look how powerful it is. Electro. I can't get rid of Quick Attack. There's either way, 2 of these moves are going to have to go. I'm going to be using Agility. Ah, fuck it. We'll get rid of Quick Attack. That's a risk. But once I get Discharge, it's over. Is that it? Okay, we've made it through. How far are we from paradise? It's been so many dungeons. It's getting quite dark, isn't it? If we don't get out of here soon, well, let's just try to make it as far as we can. The sun's completely set. We still haven't made it out of the desert. I believe we are almost through. At least, it doesn't seem anyone is after us any longer. Do you think perhaps that there's no need to be in such a hurry? Maybe, but we wouldn't want to camp out here in the desert. Oh, you're probably right, sir. Well, I really do think we'll be out of the desert soon. Let's all do our best. Ooh, so cold. Does it suddenly seem colder to anyone else? Perhaps it's just because we're in a desert. Deserts are hot during the day and cold at night, aren't they? And yet, it does seem colder than it should be. Ah, over there. What is it? I can see a small dune over there. Once we pass that dune, we should be out of the desert, I believe. Really? Yes, it's only a little further. Let's push on. Is something else going to happen? Because we've... What was that? That sound. What is... Oh, it's Kieran. What the... Hydreigon? Hydreigon was... Bro just got frozen and shattered. Run for it. Spike. Spike, run. We just saw Hydreigon get absolutely clattered and turn back into the light he was. Stop. Please stop. I'm begging you, please. Stop. Please, I'm begging you. Leave Spike alone. That's my best friend, so don't. Please stop. Ah, you have lost all will to fight. Thus you shall be unable to change the future. If you have no will to fight, then I have no need to crush you. You have had a narrow escape this night. Be grateful. Wait just a moment. Excuse me. If things keep going this way, the world will end, won't it? So why? Kieran, why would you want that sort of future? It is true that I have chosen the path of destruction, and it is a destruction that will soon come to pass. It is only a matter of days now, before the bitter cold will stir. The world is finally rushing toward destruction. Its hour come round at last. What? Still, I shall protect this fate, and you wish to know why? It is because this world has grown cold. The world has grown cold? That is right. Most Pokemon living in this world are concerned only with themselves. Their distrust of one another, the focus on their own survival and success, thinking of no one else, the shadow of hopelessness and despair that darkens their view of the future. The negativity of each and every one of those Pokemon stagnated and spiraled. While no one paid any heed, it swelled greater and greater until at last, the bitter cold was born. The bitter cold has the power to destroy this cold world once and for all, and create a new world in its place. The bitter cold can do that? It is because I know this that I do not move to stop this world's destruction. This world is indeed freezing, and Hydreigon's true form, yes, even the voice of life is no different. The voice of life is the voice of all things in nature. It is a pretty tale, but in truth, all that means is that it is the voice of this world's selfish creatures, all wanting things their own way. It is nothing more than the self-serving will of this world. Have you seen the lights that rise up into the sky? The lights that... you mean... We did see a light rising up into the sky when we were in Post Town. But no one around us could say what those lights were. Those lights are humans once turned into Pokemon, returning to their own world. What? Other humans who were turned into Pokemon? Yes. The humans who were summoned by Hydreigon's message and became Pokemon. Or did you think your Spike was the only one? Countless humans have come here, and I have defeated those humans, and sent them back to their human world. You defeated the humans who, no matter how fiercely you struggle, the future cannot be altered. Your fate has been decided since the moment you came into being. It is not something that can be changed. If Spike has no intention of trying to fight that future, I will allow one last human presence to remain in this world. However, if you and your allies still harbour the desire to save this world, then I will crush you with every weapon I possess. The mere scratches you have received this night will be nothing in comparison. Defy me and you shall face the great pain that all your fellow humans have faced before being expelled from this world. Remember this warning. Engrave it upon your heart. Well, damn. Whew. We survived. Spike, you... Spike. No, Spike's not even moving. What should I do? If I don't do something quick, Spike might. But what can I do? I don't know what to do. There they are, over there. No, not that way, they're over there. You sure? Whoa, they really are there. Hey, you guys. Oh, it's a Mulga and Dunsparce. Hey, so you two are all right. You never came back, so we got really worried, you know. But how did you? No, we don't have time for this. Please, we've got to get help. Spike needs help. Oh, you weren't kidding. Dunsparce, go get everyone over here now. Yeah. We can't do anything for Spike here. We've got to get someplace where we can treat these wounds. I would like to save my adventure. We're going to save and continue to the main menu, and we're going to continue this tomorrow. So, thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. And in the next episode, having seen Hydreigon get killed by Kieran, and he has offered one last warning that if we even try to stop the bitter cold, he will crush us. Well, I'm assuming Spike and Axew are about to tell all of the Pokemon in Paradise and Post Town the truth, and then the start of the final journey towards stopping the bitter cold, I imagine, will then get underway. But until then, hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.